My original plan for this stream was to hop on live. We would listen through all 17 of the new Post Malone songs that dropped last night at midnight, and we'd rank all of them tier list style. Great, everyone loves it, perfect. But the more I looked into it, the more it seemed like I would instantly have my channel obliterated from the kind people over at Mercury Records. And you know, I like being able to stream. You'd say I enjoy it. So I figured I probably shouldn't jeopardize my ability to stream on this platform so soon after starting this channel. So instead, I delayed stream a little bit, and I took that time to listen to all songs front to back on the new album off stream, and I'm going to rank them on stream now because that seems like the safe option. But today, I'll be ranking all 17 of the new songs on Post Malone's album. This took me a surprisingly long amount of time to make in Photoshop, so you better like this. We will start it off with Don't Understand, which honestly is one of the more mid tracks of the entire record. It's like, it's got a good kind of messaging story, good start. It's kind of very similar to how he started his last album. Kind of a very like melancholic, down to earth, more raw song. But it was still pretty good. I enjoyed it. But in the relative scheme of the album, I think it might go B tier for now. Next up, Something Real. This was another one that like really didn't super excite me. It had some cool chorus stuff that I had seen in teasers, but nothing insane. And for other reference, the songs that have already come out off of this were Chemical, Morning, and Overdrive, all of which I really liked and was really excited for. So I think I was just like, also, okay, Chemical's third on the record, Morning's fifth. Like, let's get to that part because I know it's gonna be good. So Something Real also wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. I think this is more of a definition C tier. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't exactly what I loved. But next up, Chemical, which after listening to this many times, I think it was the first song he ever dropped off of this album. I absolutely loved it. I think this is like core new Post Malone, where it's a lot more rock rather than like hip hop. I think this fits into that genre perfectly. It's a very fun chorus, really good to sing along to. It's a lot of fun. I think it's going S tier. That might be just because I've had the benefit of listening to it a ton and I know it's going to hold up versus some of these other songs that I liked, but I've only listened to them one time and I don't know if I'll get sick of them or if they're just, I liked one line out of it or something. And it's not actually going to go on the playlist, but Chemical is S tier. It's such a good song. Nova Candy. Really enjoyed this song. Another great one, sandwiched in between two songs I already really liked. This was one of the like 2 songs that I went back and listened to again after I made my first listen through. So Nova Candy definitely is going to go high. I don't think it's S tier. It's very hard to put any song that I've only listened to one time on S tier, but Nova Candy is definitely an A tier. Next up, we have Morning, another song I absolutely love. Not a ton more to say about it besides it's really good. I really enjoy it. Once again, a really fun hook. It's a very short song. It goes by very quickly. So I wish it was a little bit longer, but I really like it. Definitely gonna land in A tier as well. Too Cool to Die. I know I said I wouldn't probably put any songs directly into S tier, but I absolutely just, such a fun song. Great melodies. I really like just the, I don't even know the musical word for it, like the flow or the, I guess maybe it is the melody that his like vocals stick to throughout the song. I really enjoyed Too Cool to Die. I'll be very interested to see how that pans out in terms of public perception, but I thought absolutely incredible track. Sign Me Up. This one kind of brought it back down. Wasn't as exciting. Didn't like this one a ton. It was kind of just like, oh, we came off such a high down to like, eh. So this is probably going to go C tier for me. As a fun experiment, I kind of want to do this again in like a month and just see if I have the same scores or not. Socialite brought it back up. Socialite I really liked. That was a fun song. I think this is like a solid B. I don't know that it's going to eclipse A tier yet off the one listen, but it certainly was good enough to work itself into a confident B and a track that I will go back to and listen to a couple more times and see like, okay, do I actually like this song? Was it just okay? But Speedometer, fun lyrics and concept. Musically is just kind of eh. I didn't think it was anything incredible. So I think that's going to go C tier. I'm really struggling to even think that there are D tiers or F tiers. If I wanted to be really critical, I think Sign Me Up would probably go D tier, but I've listened to the song one time. I've listened to what? How long is Sign Me Up by Post Malone? Sign Me Up is 3 minutes and 18 seconds, and that's like a very quick judgment to make on music, so I'll give it the benefit of maybe another listen to. Hold My Breath, another one that wasn't really crazy for me. And I think that'll go C tier as well. But once again, this is what I'm talking about, where if the bass line's like high C, B tier, or like if the worst songs are C tier songs and the best songs are well above that, and these two are just vacant the entire time, I think that says something. Enough is Enough. I liked more. This wasn't like a crazy song, but I liked it enough to bump it back up to a B tier. But all of this I think is subject to change as I listen to these songs more as well. Texas Tea, I really liked. I thought that was a really fun song as well. I'm 99% sure the song I'm thinking of is Texas Tea, and I'm not going to listen to it on stream. So, solid A tier. Buyer Beware. This was kind of in that category. I think this will go B tier. Or, pardon me, C tier. And Landmine was the other song I had saved after just one listen through. Really enjoyed it. I think this is going A tier. I don't think it elevates to S tier, but there's a great chance that after 1 or 2 listens, it's instantly just going to S tier. But there weren't any songs that I was like, God, I want this to be over, or I skipped. And I try to never do that if I'm just listening to an album for the first time. I want to give every song a try in case there's some little hidden gem at the end of a song that's cool or something. But there's certainly times where I'm like, all right, this has gone on too long. We're skipping. Green Thumb was okay. This was more of like a lyrical, story-driven song, but musically wasn't crazy to me. B tier though. And finally, we have Laugh It Off, which I think kind of lands in the same respect. It was a good closing song. I feel like the beginning and end of this album were very well defined. I feel like Post Malone has this way of just choosing the opener and closer very well to his albums. Kind of set a nice end cap on, and I think it's also going to go B tier. So this is after one listen through. This would be my tier list. 0 D tiers, 0 F tiers. S tier, Chemical, Too Cool to Die. A, Nova Candy, Morning, Texas Tea, Landmine. B, don't understand. But where's Overdrive? Did I just forget? I forgot to rank Overdrive. I think it's a like incredible, more acoustic Post song. This is actually going to go S tier too, because I was like, this should be in the top tiers. Realistically, I think Morning could probably be S as well. Okay, there's that. That's my honest ranking.